Welcome back, everyone. I'm Manon, and you're following weekly audio asana classes with me in the Shivananda style of yoga. Let's start off then by lying down on our mats. So bring your legs and arms wide on the mat, with feet falling off to the sides and palms facing up. Ground the lower back into the mat by slightly tucking in the tailbone, and lengthen the neck by slightly tucking the chin into the chest. Close the eyes and take a moment here to arrive in this space, wherever you are, to feel yourself completely supported by the ground beneath you. Bring attention to the physical body, scanning it for any sensations that may arise. If you notice any tensions surfacing, just acknowledge their presence and say hello. Show them that you're here now and listening, without judgment. Send them warm and loving thoughts. Notice any pleasant sensations that may arise. Acknowledge their presence and welcome them, without judgment. Bring awareness to the emotional body. If you sense any particular emotions arising, try to notice if these emotions are stemming from a particular place in your body. Whether they're pleasant or unpleasant, acknowledge them and say hello, without judgment. If you're already familiar with the 3 doshas of Ayurveda, notice if there is a particular dosha that is manifesting itself more prominently in your body today. Perhaps you're experiencing thoughts by the thousands, monkeying around in your mind with no clear connection between them, with no apparent coherence, like Vata. Maybe you've noticed you're feeling a bit fiery or stuck on one particular thing that you just can't let go of, like Pitta. Perhaps you're feeling a little heavy or simply just quite content to be lying on your mat right now, like Kapha. Wherever it is that you are, be an impartial witness to your current state. You are taking this moment to connect with yourself without judgment. Bring awareness to the breath. Notice its pace and where it's stemming from. Then placing one hand on your belly, move your breath into your belly, so bringing more control to it, leaving the rib cage and chest relaxed. With every inhale, feel the belly rise. And with every exhale, feeling the belly fall. Inhale, belly pushes up into the hand. And exhale, let your hand follow your belly as your belly button reaches to the spine. Inhale, big Buddha belly. And exhale, falling down to the spine. Inhale, pushing your hand up. And exhale, hand follows the belly down. Inhale. And exhale down. So keeping one hand on the belly and bring the other onto your chest. Coming into 3-part full yogic breath. So inhaling to a count of 4 into the belly. Expand the rib cage and lift the chest. Hold your breath for 2. And exhale to a count of 6. Chest down, rib cage back and belly down. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhaling into any spaces your body may be requesting. Hold your breath in that place. And exhale, allowing any tensions to be released from the body. Keep doing this as you inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold in that place. And exhale, 3, 4, 5, 6. Couple more times. Inhaling belly, rib cage and chest. Holding. And exhaling, chest, rib cage back and belly down. Last one, inhale deeply. Hold it. And exhale. And then bring the feet together. Inhale, reach the arms up and behind you. Interlock the fingers, palms pushing away from the body. Stretch out. Hold your breath, pointing and flexing the toes. And exhale, squeeze the knees into the chest, letting all your breath out. Gently rocking the body from side to side. Letting your breath softly return to its normal rhythm. Whenever you're ready, roll over onto your right side in that fetal pose. Keep the eyes closed and set an intention for your practice today. Repeat it to yourself internally. Let it be your anchor as you move through your sequence. And whenever you're ready with a straight spine, come to a seated position, so either with legs crossed or if you would rather sit on your heels, that's perfectly fine too. So palms resting comfortably on the knees, lengthen the spine, roll the shoulders back, chin parallel to the floor. We begin today's class with 3 Oms, the opening prayer, 3 Shantis and 3 Peace. So inhale and exhale, hands together at heart center. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And begin. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shivaya Gurave Satchitananda Murtaye Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Shri Shivanandaya Te Namaha Shri Vishnu Devanandaya Te Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Peace Peace Peace. Keep the eyes closed or slightly open with a soft gaze. Bring the palms back onto the knees. Sitting up nice and tall, chin parallel to the floor. Inhale and exhale, bring the chin down to the chest. Inhale, bringing the neck all the way back. And exhale, chin to chest. Inhale back. And exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, chin parallel to the floor. And exhale, right ear comes down to the right shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, right ear, right shoulder. Inhale, center. And exhale, left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist the neck over to your right, looking over the right shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist over to the left, chin still parallel to the floor. Inhale, center. Exhale, look over to the right. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, drop the chin to the chest. Inhale, half roll the neck, bringing the right ear to the right shoulder. Exhale, roll the neck back down, chin to chest. Inhale, rolling up to the left. Exhale, back down. Inhale, rolling up right. Exhale, rolling down, chin to chest. Inhale, rolling up to the left. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, place the right hand on the floor at the base of the spine. Inhale, stretch the left arm up to the sky. Exhale, place it on your right knee. Gentle spinal twist, inhaling to lengthen the spine. Exhaling to twist. Inhale, creating space. And exhale, twisting a little further. Inhale, bring the body back to center. And exhale, place the left hand at the base of the spine. Inhale, reach the right arm up. And exhale, place it on the left knee. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, twist, looking over the left shoulder if you like. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, place both hands in front of you, fingers spread wide. Uncross the legs, coming onto tabletop, with hands stacked below the shoulders, so shoulder width apart, and knees stacked below the hips, hip width apart. Inhale, tuck the toes into the mat, look up. Exhale, straighten the knees, bringing the hips up into downward dog. Look to your feet, bring the shoulders down and away from the ears. Try to shift your weight back towards the heels, taking a few bicycle steps here, if that feels comfortable for you, bending one knee as the other keeps straight and vice versa. Moving the hips around, giving yourself the freedom to move and breathe into spaces your body is calling for. And then straighten both knees and square the hips again. Begin to walk your way up towards both hands until your toes are in line with your fingertips. And then relax the head, the shoulders, the arms and the upper body here, just letting the upper body dangle. Bring a slight bend to the knees and then roll your body up one vertebrae at a time. until you're standing at the front of your mat in Tadasana or mountain pose, ready to begin your sun salutations. So feet are no more than a hip width apart, tailbone is slightly tucked in, roll the shoulders back and down, chin parallel to the floor. Inhale and exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, bring the arms up to the sky and back, slightly arch the back. Exhale, hinge from the hips, fold forward. Place the palms on the floor alongside the feet, bend the knees if you need, relax the head. Inhale, step the right foot all the way back, stretching through the right heel. Drop the knee, untuck the toes, sink the hips, look up. Retain the breath, bring the left foot back alongside the right into plank pose. Feeling light and steady here, engage in the abdomen, don't collapse into the shoulders. Exhale, bring the knees, chest and chin to the ground, keep the bum up in the air and elbows close to the body. Inhale, slide the body forward and come up into cobra, grounding through the pelvis and legs. Exhale, tuck the toes and push yourself back into downward dog. Hips up high towards the sky, look to your feet. Shoulders are down and away from the ears. Inhale, step the right foot forward in between both hands. Drop the back knee and foot, sink the hips, look up. Exhale, step the left foot forward in between both hands into standing forward fold. Palms flat on the ground, head relaxed. You can inhale and exhale once again here. Bending slightly at the knees, bring the arms alongside the ears and inhale, rising up with a straight spine, letting your fingertips pull you up. Arch the back at the top. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms by your sides. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms all the way up, arch the back. Exhale, hinge from the hips, forward fold. Palms flat on the ground alongside the feet. Inhale, step the left foot back, stretching through the left heel. Drop the knee, untuck the toes, sink the hips, look up. Retain the breath and step the right foot back into plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin down to the ground, elbows stay close to the body. Inhale, slide forward, come up into cobra. Exhale, push back into downward dog, shoulders pushing away from the ears. Inhale, step the left foot forward in between both hands, drop the back knee, the back foot, sink the hips, look up. Exhale, step the right foot forward alongside the left, palms flat on the ground. Bring a slight bend at the knees and the arms extended alongside the ears as you inhale, rising up to the sky, arch the back. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms by your sides. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up to the sky, arch the back. Exhale, fold forward, palms alongside the feet, head relaxed. Inhale, right foot back, drop the back knee and foot, sink the hips. Retain the breath, left foot back, plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest and chin down, and inhale, slide forward and up into cobra. Exhale, push back into downward dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward in between both hands, drop the back knee and foot. Exhale, step the left foot forward, relax the head and shoulders in your standing forward fold. Inhale, coming up with a straight spine, arms alongside the ears. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms by your sides. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left foot all the way back, drop the knee, drop the foot. Retain the breath, right foot back, plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest and chin down, keep the elbows close to the body, and inhale, slide forward and up, cobra. Exhale, downward dog, and inhale, left foot steps in between the hands. Exhale, right foot comes alongside the left, palms flat on the ground. Inhale, rising up, straight spine, arch the back. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bring the right foot back. Retain the breath, left foot back, plank pose. Exhale, drop the knees, chest and chin, bum up in the air, elbows close to the body. Inhale, slide forward and come up, cobra. Exhale, pushing back, downward dog, looking to your toes, shoulders pulled back. Inhale, right foot forward in between the hands, drop the back knee, the back foot, sink the hips. Exhale, left foot alongside the right. Inhale, rising up with a straight spine, arch the back at the top. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, forward fold. Inhale, step the left foot back, drop the knee, the foot, sink the hips. Retain the breath, right foot back, plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest and chin to the ground, and inhale, sliding forward, coming up into cobra. Place the hands off the mat for a second here, and back down. Push back into downward dog as you exhale. Inhale, left foot forward, drop the back knee, the back foot, sink the hips. Exhale, right foot forward, standing forward fold. Inhale, rising up, straight spine, arching the back of the top, welcoming a new day. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, forward fold. Inhale, right foot back, drop the back knee, the back foot, retain the breath, left foot back. Exhale, knees, chest and chin to the ground. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, push back, downward dog. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward, palms flat on the ground. Inhale, arms alongside the ears, rising up, straight spine, arch at the top. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rising all the way up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, fold forward. Inhale, step the left foot back, dropping the knee, the foot, sinking the hips. Retain the breath, right foot back, plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, sliding forward and up, cobra. Exhale, push back, downward dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot alongside the left, palms flat. Inhale, rising all the way up to the sky, arch the back. Exhale, hands to heart center. Taking a moment here just to reground yourself, to notice your breath and its pace. Then bring the arms out in front of you at shoulder height, palms facing down, and come up onto your tippy toes, keeping your balance. Make your way slowly down onto your mat, bending the knees all the way. Sit your bum down on the mat, roll the upper body down, vertebrae by vertebrae. And finally extend the legs out, lying on your back with legs and arms wide on the mat, palms facing up. Gently rock the head from side to side and back to stillness in the center. Letting the breath return to its normal pace. The body to be still and assimilate the benefits of the sun salutations as your vital energy circulates more freely around the body. Notice any new sensations that may arise Acknowledge them and say hello. Be the impartial witness who simply listens without feeling compelled to immediately react. When you're ready, bring the feet together and arms alongside the body, palms facing down. Flex the feet, slightly tuck in the tailbone to ground through your lower back. Engage in the abdominal muscles, chin to chest, preparing for leg lifts. Inhale, right leg up, and exhale down. Inhale, left leg up, keeping both feet flexed. Exhale down. Inhale, right leg. Exhale. Inhale, left. Exhale. Inhale, bring the right leg up and grab hold of it anywhere except for behind the knee. Walk your hands up towards your right foot, bringing your forehead up to meet your leg if that feels comfortable. Breathe into the belly, bringing that leg closer in towards the head. And on your next inhale, bring the head back onto the mat, and exhale, bend the right knee off to the right side of your rib cage, hugging it with your hands into the body, gently massaging the internal organs. And then rest your right arm on the floor, so perpendicular to the body at shoulder height, and with your left hand, guide your right knee over to the left side of the body towards the floor, coming into a spinal twist, looking over your right shoulder to deepen that twist if that feels comfortable. On your next inhale, bring the body back to center and bring the right leg up, arms alongside the body. Exhale, right foot comes back down to the floor. Inhale, bring the left leg up and grab hold of it anywhere except for behind the knee, pulling it in closer to the body and then walking with your hands up towards that foot, bringing your head to meet your leg if that feels comfortable. As you inhale, release the head back down, and exhale, bend your knee off to the side of your rib cage, hugging it tight. And then extend the left arm on the floor perpendicular to the body, guiding your left knee off to the opposite side of your body with your right hand, seeing if it reaches the ground. Spinal twist. Look over to the left shoulder to deepen slightly if that feels comfortable. And then as you inhale, coming back to center, and lift the leg back up to the sky. Flex both feet and exhale, bring the left foot back down to the ground with control. Preparing for double leg lifts, so protecting the lower back by placing the palms of the hands under the bum for support if your body needs. Flex the feet, engage in the abdominal muscles, chin to chest. Inhale, both legs up. And exhale down with control. Inhale up and exhale down. Don't touch the feet to the floor. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale back up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up, couple more. Exhale down. Inhale up and begin to come down as you exhale to a count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and release. Legs wide on the mat, feet falling off to the sides. Bring the arms wide on the mat, palms facing up. Gently rock the head from side to side and back to stillness in the center. As you inhale, belly rise, and exhale, belly comes down. Inhale deeply into the belly, and exhale. Inhaling into any space that needs extra love, and exhale, giving it warmth. Allowing the breath now to become very quiet, so it becomes almost imperceptible. And as you quiet the breath, quiet the waves of the mind, quiet the thoughts. And then slowly bringing awareness back to the body. Begin to wiggle the fingers and wiggle the toes. Bring the feet together, point and flex the toes. On your next inhale, reach the arms up and back behind your head, in to lock the fingers and push the palms away from you. Exhale, squeeze the knees into the chest, giving yourself a nice big hug, rocking from side to side. And when you're ready, come over to your right side. So closing the eyes and reconnecting with your intention as you prepare to enter your asana practice. Then placing the left hand in front of your chest to help you upright with a protected spine, come to sit on your heels. And then let the upper body drop over your legs, connect the forehead to the ground, arms resting by your sides, palms facing up in Balasana or Child's Pose. Beginning with our headstand practice, come back to sit on your heels and wrap each hand around the opposite elbow to measure the distance between them. Place your arms on the ground, keeping the elbows where they are, and releasing the hands to gently interlace the fingers. Then place the crown of the head in between the hands so that the outside of your head is cocooned by your palms. So you've got this nice tripod formed once again between the shoulders, the elbows and wrists. Push into the forearms and the shoulders so that the shoulders pull away from the ears and your neck feels comfortable and weightless. Tuck the toes into the mat. Inhale and exhale, straighten the knees and bring the hips up high. Begin to walk your feet up towards your head until your hips are above your shoulders. If you're still working on coming into full headstand, keep experimenting just by bending one knee into the chest while the other leg stays straight, and vice versa. Try to come right onto the tips of the toes of the foot that remains on the floor, so that you're almost not relying on it at all to support you. If you want to go a little further, you can bend one knee into the chest, and then bend the other knee into the chest so that both feet come off the ground, keeping the natural curvature of the spine. You're almost there. If you're comfortable here, then try to come into full headstand by slowly raising one leg up towards the sky and then letting the other leg follow up. If you find that the only thing holding you back from bringing both legs up is the experience of an emotion such as fear, remind yourself that this is just another ripple of the mind. Watch the ripples, acknowledge them, and let them pass without attaching or reacting to them. If your shoulders are strong enough and your neck is not carrying all your body's weight, then only your mind stands in the way. Go beyond your fear and try to lift both legs up anyway, trusting your body's abilities. So however far you've taken your headstand, just take another few calm breaths there. Welcome this shift of perspective as you see your surrounding environment turned upside down. And then come out of your pose. With as much control as you came into it, bring the knees back into the chest, the feet back on the floor, knees on the floor, and then coming back into Balasana with arms alongside the body, palms facing up. Gently rock the forehead from side to side and back to stillness in the center. And then when you're ready, moving from Balasana to come and lie down on your back, so preparing for Sadvangasana or your shoulder stand. So when you're lying on your back, you can protect your neck by either folding a blanket or your mat over a couple of times and placing it under your shoulders to create that space between your neck and the ground. So your arms are by your sides, palms facing down, elbows as close as possible to the body. Inhale, lift both legs up at 90 degrees. And as you exhale, push into the palms of your hands to lift your hips and back off the mat. Walk the elbows close to each other behind the body, supporting your back with your hands. So your thumbs are off to the side and the fingers are pointing upwards. Bend the knees towards the forehead and walk the elbows closer into each other, the hands higher up the back. And then straighten the legs back up into the straightest shoulder stand you have today. Remember to keep the neck straight, never looking from side to side. Inhale, and as you exhale, lower the right leg down, keeping the knee straight behind your head towards the ground. Inhale, bring that leg back up. And exhale, left leg reaches down behind you. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, right leg down. Inhale, up. Exhale, left leg down. Inhale, up, and on your next exhale, hinge from the hips, lowering both legs down behind you. With control, use your abdomen. Now if your feet are hovering above the floor, keep supporting your back. If your feet touch the floor, you can release the hands, extending the arms on the mat, either with palms facing down or interlocking the fingers behind you. Try to keep lifting your thighs and tailbone upwards. Breathing into your plow pose, Halasana. Noticing any new sensations that may arise. If your breath feels a little patchy or unsteady, just acknowledge the sensation without reacting or attaching to it. Remind yourself that with regular practice, initial feelings of discomfort in certain postures will eventually come to pass. Slowly moving out of your plow, so through two options, you can either raise your feet off the floor slightly, extend your arms on the mat with palms facing down, and using your hands as brakes, roll out of your pose one vertebrae at a time. Or if you prefer, you can support your back with your hands and come back into your shoulder stand. And from there, you can scissor your legs down one after the other, bringing the soles of your feet on the mat with knees bent no more than a hip width apart, with hips and thighs raised off the ground. Release the hands, extending the arms on the mat, palms facing down, with your fingertips close to your heels, in Setu Bandhasana, or the bridge pose, breathing there. So if you've come down to lie on your back from Halasana, you can meet us in bridge by bending the knees and placing the soles of the feet on the mat close to your buttocks. Your feet are no more than a hip width apart. Your arms are extended on the floor, palms facing down and fingertips meeting your heels. Let's all inhale, lifting the hips, bum and lower back off the mat, bringing your chest towards your chin. And all exhale, lowering back down, moving from the upper to the lower back. Inhale, hips up again, chest to chin. Exhale and down. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale, rising up. Exhale down. Inhale and come back up, chest to chin, and stay in your pose as you exhale, maintaining that space you've created. Inhale, pushing into the thighs a little more. Taking another 2 breaths in your bridge. And on your next exhale, lower back down, releasing the pose. Squeeze the knees into the chest, bringing the forehead up to the knees if that feels comfortable. So releasing any tension in the lower back, rock from side to side. And then bring the head back down on the ground, extend the legs out on the mat, feet together, and rock the body from side to side, burying both arms under the body, palms facing down. Coming into Matsyasana, our fish pose. Bring the elbows close together, press into the elbows as you sit up on them and look at the feet. Inhale, open up the chest, the heart, and exhale, let the head fall back, connect the top of the head to the floor. So your body is still supported by the elbows even though your head touches the floor. Close the eyes. With every inhale, feel your heart opening. With every exhale, maintain that space created in your chest. Keep breathing at your own pace. On your next inhale, slide the head out from your pose, bringing it back onto the floor, and release the hands from under the body, coming to lie flat on your back. Bring your legs and arms wide on the mat in Shavasana. So feet are relaxed and palms facing up. Gently rock the head from side to side. And back to stillness in the center. Gradually allowing the breath to quieten. And as you quiet the breath, quiet the ripples of the mind. And quiet the thoughts. If thoughts keep arising, just be that impartial witness who doesn't feel compelled to immediately react every time a pebble drops. Let the ripples pass. So bringing awareness slowly back to the body. Wiggle the fingers and wiggle the toes. Bring the feet together, point and flex the toes. As you inhale, reach the arms up and behind you. Push the palms away from the body, stretching from head to toe. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And exhale, hug the knees tight into the chest. And this time you can hold onto the back of the thighs and then begin to rock up and down, massaging the spine as you do. until you're sitting upright. And from there, just extend the legs out in front of you, grounding through the sit bones, lengthen the spine. Coming into our seated forward bend, Paschimottanasana. As you inhale, reach the arms up and out of the hips, extend the spine. Exhale, fold forward, keeping the arms alongside the ears. Notice once the arms leave the ears, that's when your spine starts to curve. Release the arms when this happens. Let the hands rest either alongside the shins or wrap your hands around your feet if your body allows. With every inhale, lengthen the spine. With every exhale, try to set your belly on top of the thighs. Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha. Yoga is the cessation of the modifications of the mind. Our seated forward bend helps us to get there by teaching us to simply enjoy the journey. So on your next inhale, reach the arms back up and out of the hips. And exhale, place the palms behind you, fingers pointing away from you, leaving a palm's distance between your bum and your hands. Press the soles of the feet into the mat and inhale, lift the hips up to the sky, let the head fall back, look behind you in reverse plank. Keep breathing, using your seat of willpower to help you stay up there. Few breaths. With every inhale, pushing the hips up a little higher, and exhale, maintaining where you are. Alright, so inhale, last push up, and exhale, release, coming back down. Shake off the legs a little here if you like, and anywhere else that needs a bit of shaking, a bit of tension releasing. And then when you're ready, come over to lie down on your belly. So make a pillow with your hands, resting one cheek on them. Your big toes are touching, your heels are falling off to the sides. Reconnect with the breath here, breathing into the belly with every inhale, feeling the breath coming into your back. With every exhale, feeling the belly button reaching for the spine. We prepare here for our locust pose, Shalabhasana. So rock the body from side to side, burying the arms under the body so they're touching each other. Your palms are either facing up or down, or you can also form fists with them, or interlock the hands under the pubic bone, just depending on what you prefer. Bring the chin onto the ground, forming a tripod between the shoulders and the chin. Inhale, raise the right leg up. Exhale, down. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, down. Inhale, right leg. Exhale. Inhale, left. Exhale. Inhale, bring the right leg up, and then bending the left knee, you're going to place the sole of your left foot onto your right thigh. So supporting the right leg and breathing comfortably there. And exhale, release the left foot and leg back down on the floor. Bring the right leg down. Inhale, bring the left leg up. Bend the right knee and support your left leg by placing the sole of your right foot onto your left thigh. Trying to bring the supported leg a little higher up. Keeping rooted and supported through your shoulders and chin. And exhale, release the right foot, bring the right leg back down and left leg back down on the floor. Coming into full locust after 2 full breaths. So inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, mentally preparing yourself. And inhale, raise both legs up to the sky as high as you can. Watching the chatter of the mind, if it tells you you cannot go any higher, don't attach to that thought. Keep breathing. Be the impartial witness and see if your body will allow you to go a little higher up. 5 more seconds here. Controlling the thoughts of the mind, raising a little higher. And exhale, release the pose, bringing both legs back onto the floor. Release the hands from under the body, forming that pillow again with your hands and resting the opposite cheek on them. Inhale into the belly and exhale. So let's come into Dhanurasana, our bow pose. Bending the knees to bring the soles of your feet towards your bum. Grab hold of the ankles with your hands. Rest the forehead on the ground. Inhale, graze the nose, the chin off the mat. Lift and open the chest. Exhale, push the feet into the hands, helping your thighs lift off the ground. Keep the heart open, the arms straight and shoulders open. Inhale. Exhale, lifting the legs up a little higher. So your body rests only on your abdomen. Keep breathing. With every inhale, rising up to the sky a little more. Couple more breaths. And on your next exhale, come back down, bringing the legs back to the ground, releasing the hands and the body back onto the mat. Bring the knees wide apart and the hands alongside the shoulders. Press into the palms and push back into an extended child's pose. Connect the forehead to the ground. Let the mind and body relax. Focusing your breath into any spaces that still feel tense. When you're ready, come out of your extended child's pose to sit back onto your heels. Then tuck the toes into the mat, bring the hands out in front of you, and push yourself upwards into a standing position. Coming to the front of your mat in Tadasana or mountain pose. Preparing for the last active asana of today's practice, the tree pose or Vrikshasana. Inhale and exhale, bring your hands together at heart center. Spread out the toes of your right foot, grounding through that foot as if your toes had turned into the roots of a tree. Your right foot has become the most solid root of your body. Shift your weight into that foot so you feel completely supported by it. Turn your right knee out and bring the sole of your left foot either on your right ankle, right calf, or thigh, anywhere except for right on the knee. And remember, this is a balanced posture, so don't let the mind fool you into pushing past that place where you can comfortably balance. Find what feels comfortable for you and keep your foot there. Pick a spot to focus on in front of you, keeping your gaze fixed on that spot. When your mind begins to wander or fixate on a particular thought, just notice what happens to your balance. Let the ripples of the mind pass you by without attaching to them. Reground yourself and find your balance again. If you're comfortable here, move the arms up to the sky, keeping the palms connected. Keep breathing. If that feels comfortable, you can try to shift your gaze upwards, looking up to your palms. If that feels comfortable, you can open up the hands and look up to the sky or the ceiling, feeling supported by your roots. Exhale, slowly coming out of the pose with control, so hands back to heart center, knee facing the front, and the right foot comes back to the floor. Shake off the right leg a little if you like. And then coming back into Tadasana or mountain pose, you're going to shift your weight over to your left foot, so spreading the toes out wide. Imagine roots growing from them deep into the ground. Feeling totally supported by your left foot. And then turning your right knee out to the side and place the sole of your right foot either on your left ankle, calf, or thigh. Pick a spot to focus on in front of you. Find your balance. And if the mind begins to chatter, notice the waves it creates as that impartial witness, without attaching or reacting to them without reason. If you're comfortable here, extend the arms up to the sky with palms still together. And if that feels comfortable, try to shift your gaze up towards your hands. Quiet the mind. If that feels comfortable, open your hands out and look in between them to the ceiling or the sky. And exhale, coming out of the pose with control. Hands back together at heart center. The knee faces the front. The right foot comes back down onto the mat. You can shake off the left leg if you like. Shake off the right leg again. Shake off parts of your body that need a bit of extra shaking. And then bring the arms out in front of you, palms facing down, and come up onto your tippy toes. Bend the knees and lower yourself down onto your mat with control. All the way down until your soles lower onto the floor, your bum touches the floor. Roll the back down one vertebrae at a time. Extend the legs out. All the way into Shavasana for our final relaxation. So bring the feet wide on the mat, toes falling off to the sides, palms facing up. Gently rock your head from side to side and back to stillness in the center. Close the eyes. If any tension is still apparent in the body, inhale and bring your breath into that space. And exhale, allow your breath to move that tension out of the body. Inhale deeply into the belly. And exhale, let it all go. So progressive muscle relaxation of the physical body, moving from the tips of the toes to the crown of the head. So start off by bringing awareness to your feet and toes. As you inhale, curl your toes in and tense the soles of your feet. Keep tensing them as you hold your breath. And exhale, release the muscles in your feet. Feel your toes and feet completely relaxed. Bring awareness to your calf muscles. As you inhale, flex your feet to tense the calf muscles. Hold your breath there. And exhale to release the calf muscles. Feeling them heavy on the ground and relaxed. Bring awareness to your knees and your thighs. Raise your legs slightly off the mat, and as you inhale, pull in the kneecaps, contracting the thigh muscles as much as you can. Contract, contract, and hold the breath. As you exhale, release, dropping the legs back onto the mat. Feel all the tension washing away from the legs as they become heavy on the ground. Bring awareness into your buttocks. Inhale deeply and tighten the muscles of your bum. Hold the breath as you keep tightening and contracting. And exhale, release all tension in the buttocks and hips. Bring awareness into your abdomen. As you inhale deeply, contract your abdominal muscles, making them tight, 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 tight. Hold the breath. And exhale, release the muscles, feeling your belly relaxed. Bring awareness to your back and the muscles that run along your spine. As you inhale, slightly arch your back to tighten the muscles of your back. Hold the breath as you keep tightening. And exhale, release all tension in the back and the muscles. So feeling your feet, your legs, your bum and abdomen and back, nice and heavy and free of tension on the mat. Moving your awareness now to your arms and wrists. As you inhale, lift the arms off the mat, tense your upper arms, your forearms, and make fists with your hands. Clench them tight, tight, tight. Retain the breath. Keep clenching them tight into fists. And exhale, release the arms, dropping them on the ground. Unclench the hands. You are totally relaxed and heavy from the tops of your arms to your fingertips. Feeling your whole body gradually sink further and further into the mat. Bring awareness to the shoulders and the muscles of your neck. As you inhale, bring your shoulders up to your ears, squeeze them tight, tight, tight. Hold your breath there. And exhale, release them down. Your shoulders and neck are loose, soft, and free of tension. Bring awareness to the muscles in your face. As you inhale, squeeze all the muscles in your face tight, tight, tight together, squeezing the eyes shut, lips clenched tight together, ears shut. And as you exhale, open the mouth wide, stick the tongue out, letting out a sigh. Taking a moment here to enjoy the warm, soft and fuzzy sensation in your physical body. As all your muscles, from the tips of your toes to the crown of your head, have been softened and released of tension. Remind yourself that in this moment, you are exactly where you're supposed to be. So let the waves of the mind pass you by without attaching to them. For there is nothing to attach to right now. Nothing but complete surrender to Shavasana. slowly back to your body. Beginning to gently wiggle the fingers and wiggle the toes. Move the tongue around inside your mouth. And then bring the feet together. Point and flex the toes. Begin to deepen the breath, feeling the belly rise and fall again with every inhale and exhale you take. And then on your next inhale, reach the arms up and back behind you. Push the palms away from the body, stretch out. Nice deep inhale, and as you exhale, squeeze the knees into the chest. Wrapping your arms around them and gently rocking from side to side. Whenever you're ready, come over to lie on your right side in that fetal pose. And with your eyes still closed, remind yourself of the intention you set for yourself today. And when you're ready, coming up with a straight spine back to a seated position. So either with legs crossed or sitting on your heels, whatever feels most comfortable. So sitting up nice and tall, bringing the shoulders down and back, chin parallel to the floor. We'll finish today's practice with 3 Oms, the closing prayer, 3 Shantis and 3 Peace. So take a deep inhale where you are. And exhale, bring the hands together at heart center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And begin. Om. Om. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sukantim Pushtavardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanam Mrityor Mukshya Marmrtat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sukantim Pushtavardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanam Mrityor Mukshya Marmrtat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sukantim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanam Mrityor Mukshya Marmrtat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Peace Peace Peace. Thank you all very much for joining me in today's practice. Watch the ripples of the mind, being that impartial witness who observes your inner and outer world without feeling compelled to overreact to whatever arises. Remember, by engaging in the simple practice of listening, you're already showing your body the respect it deserves. Enjoy the rest of the day, and we'll meet again next week for another class.